graduated from University of Tennessee in Knoxville with a major in electrical engineering, and yeah, I mean, it didn't end how I wanted to. Like I'm sure most of the other seniors everywhere have experienced, but got to make the most of the situation. I just really felt at home down here. The campus is great, the people are great, and then I was just fell in love with the SEC tradition. That fall semester, I just kind of really focused on class. Just wanted to get a hang of the campus and stuff. So the walk to class every day was probably like 10 to 15 minutes. But really just kind of got assimilated with campus itself because, I visited here. So I would say it's a majority people from Tennessee, but there's a lot of people from Georgia, from Virginia. I'm forgetting one. There's a good amount of people from the Chicagoland area, but you'll kind of just randomly bump into people. Really easy to get my work done because I knew I had to get stuff done because I couldn't procrastinate because I didn't have time after practice or whatnot. But that was probably the biggest adjustment I was worried about in college, just because I wasn't playing sports. I just had class during the day, and that schedule changes based on the day. Stuck it out. I was lucky enough to find a group of friends in my major that we all kind of leaned on each other from that point forward, and we've been best friends since. But yeah, it was definitely tough, and I think just kind of from there. So I was just kind of came back from spring break, and I was like, I don't know what to do, and so I stayed down here for a couple days. And then actually went up to Cincinnati with the beauty of the mountains and stuff like that. And even on campus, like you said, we're in the Tennessee Valley, so we got the Smoky Mountains to our east, but then there's some other mountains to the west a little bit. So just yesterday, they got a really nice greenway you can run on. So yesterday I ran down the river past the football stadium. They've got all the boats docked up from that too. So another cool thing you can do, so you can sailgate. So
sailgate, nice term, nice.
People will rent boats, almost like houseboats, and you can go up and down the river before game days, and you just pretty much tailgate on a boat, which is pretty cool. Ever since you turn 21 and you can go to it kind of unlocks everything. So there's a couple bars. So Cool Beans is like a great bar, and that's literally right next door to where I live. But great food. It's a really, really nice place. But we'd also go, me and my friends started kind of a last hurrah tradition this last semester. So every Thursday we'd go just right across the street to a bar called the Half Barrel, and we do trivia every Thursday, which was fun. For example, the one weekend, me and my friends went camping in the Smokies for fall break, and I rented like a big knapsack, like a sleeping bag, or I don't think I rented a sleeping bag because that's kind of gross, but everything I needed for the weekend, and it was like $20 for a week. I wouldn't say it feels super huge when you're here, just because you can make it feel as big as you want, or you can also make it just feel as small as you want. So I think once you get to school here, you're kind of sectioned off, especially freshman year. Like you said, you're kind of in your own quad, so you're just mostly hanging around freshmen. I mean, you're gonna walk past everyone walking to class every day. I felt like it went really well, and then the next morning, I woke up and there was an email with an offer, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. So
wow, that's not normal.
Yeah, no. So I was like, I must have done something right, but but it was definitely awesome. That was like the first like big interview I've had. I feel like Prairie Ridge did a tremendous job preparing myself, and I'm everyone that I've talked to, from my graduating class or from Prairie Ridge in general have felt the same way. But I thought the transition was great. I think that Prairie Ridge definitely got it. They know what they're doing. Honestly, Miss Orsi. So I took BC Calc my last year of high school. So that's Calc 1, Calc 2, and that was probably one of my hardest classes I've taken in high school, and I struggled really, really hard. But she always encouraged me. She knew I could do it. It was just probably the first time I've run into like a class in math or, you know, science that I was like, gosh, I felt that she did a great job of preparing you for what you're going to run into in college. And now with my tutoring job, I'm helping kids every day in that subject. So Coach Pack was awesome. Coach Pack, Coach Shrimp did a great job. You know, just preparing us. We always had great sports teams whenever I was there for football and baseball. You could just tell how hard they worked to prepare us, and then just to make sure that we had some success on the field as well as off the field. Everybody just